Hello, I will start my presentation. I don't know why, but the number 15 in the middle, An Art Lover's Guide to Valparaiso, doesn't appear. I can see it in the online simulator, but for some reason, it doesn't appear here. It should have the number 15 there. So, I'm gonna try to read this. So this tour of Valparaiso is intended for people who want to know about the art of our beautiful city. There's so much to discover, so this experience will help you to uncover and appreciate each museum, no matter what style of art is on display. So basically, my idea is to create an experience for people who want to visit the city for the art, like details about museums, of course, but also maybe stores or cafes that could appeal to people who are art lovers. I'm going to show a little bit of this video. Well, cats are very popular in Valparaiso. They're everywhere. Oh, by the way, Valparaiso, Chile, in the 5th region of Chile. I'm from Valparaiso. I have it in both English and Spanish, but I will show a little bit of the Spanish version at the end of the video. I have this video and just a picture of this famous granny of Valparaiso and the 50th. So I'll just show a little bit. So I wanted to remove the first part, that it wouldn't say Museo a Cielo Abierto, which is one of the museums. But this video captures the essence of Valparaiso. That's why I wanted to be the first thing that the people saw, because Valparaiso is characterized by having lots of street art. So that's why I included that. Sorry, my phone is very slow. So I have a problem with the app because whenever I tap somewhere that is not a point of interest, it kind of disappears. Like I have a green screen, so I will try to avoid that as much as possible. So the first thing I want to show is the cafe. There. It's the Color Cafe. This beautiful cafe, located in Cerro Concepcion, is characterized by okay, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I included a picture of the outside of the cafe and of the inside. And I think this type of stuff would appeal to someone who's interested in art. And also, you can see the little cafe sign. It's between two cafes. So you finish in the first one up where the star is, and then you walk, and then you can go there, and then you go to the other museum. So we'll start with the first one. This is the Baburitsa Palace. I started with this one because I think it's a very typical museum, like an old house that has been restored and turned into the Fine Arts Museum of Valparaiso. I included a lot of information about it because I think the house in itself is something that's worth knowing a lot about. It's not just what's inside, it's the relevance of the whole place. So this is a description of the palace itself and a little bit of the history. And I wanted also to include a video at the beginning as an introduction of the place. Like this is the first museum you will see. So I found this on YouTube and I thought it was really good. So it's that kind of stuff. It shows the museum on the inside, not going into detail about the artworks inside, but I thought it's very cozy, very, very pretty. I also included some pictures of the facade of the building and some like artworks that can be found inside. I also found that there are descriptions of each painting inside of on the YouTube channel of the paintings of this museum. So they're really good. It's like a podcast. So I thought that it would be amazing to also include audio and pictures, of course, of each of the paintings. So each time you go to a painting, you listen to, and you can also read it. I will have it in both like written option, and you could listen to the analysis of the artwork, of course, in English and Spanish. So this is like the first museum I would show, because it's very like typical museum. Then this one, it's I'm gonna play this. So Cerro Alegre is probably the most important, not the most important, but the most touristic hill in Cerro, in Valparaiso. I mentioned specifically the works of a foreign artist that's called Loro Coirón, and he has such an amazing style. It's this picture here. He captures like the essence, the vibe, the bohemian stuff of Valparaiso, and he's not even from Valparaiso, but he lives there, and I think it's amazing. This is like a more local, smaller gallery that shows, but it's very eclectic. I mean, it's not just one type of work. And I also included this because it shows a lot of like indigenous stuff from Chile, which is a little bit more different than the Baburitsa, which is more like classical art stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an art expert, so I don't know the difference. But this is like smaller, like a more local type of stuff. I wouldn't include many audio files in this one. Just like an introduction, actually. Not like the other one, which has a lot of permanent art pieces, and I think it works better for the other museum to have that thing. Also, here's the green screen. So I will just tap the next one here down here. I wanted to include an AR thing that I will explain it later, but this is the open air museum. So in Valparaiso, colors are everywhere, art is in the air, and you can breathe it with every step you take. Going up the hills of this port city you will find free street. Oh my God, my phone screen is broken, so I can't read the whole thing, but probably you can. But the thing is that, as I mentioned at the beginning, Valparaiso has so many murals. So an open-air museum was inaugurated. But I saw a lot of comments of people saying that you can get lost very easily. That's why I thought to do this AR guide thing, which since you mentioned it, I just included it as a chroma key.
Welcome to the Open Air Museum. I'll be your guide through this tour. Since you have to walk around the city to find the murals, I'll appear whenever you get close to them, so you won't get lost. I'll also give you information about the art every time you come across one. Let's hope you'll have some fun. Bye-bye.
So that's basically it. This AR guide will appear, would trigger whenever you get close to a piece, or I don't know exactly how it works, but I would make it so that people don't get lost. And also this person would provide information about the pieces, about the murals that you see, because the murals don't have information anywhere. You would have to go to Google and research each one of them. So I would give like a brief, at least mention the author and what they wanted to do with the artwork when it was made and stuff. So I think it would be really amazing, because it's really great to just see the murals, but it's kind of disappointing if you get lost and you don't have information like right there. So here are some pictures. Oh. Wait. Yeah. No, stay on tour. So I don't know if I mentioned it before, but apart from the cafe, I would include. Yeah, I think I told it already. Secondhand stores, libraries, and specifically little stores of artisan shops that, since Valparaiso is just hills, it's really easy to get lost and to not find places. So I would include that because there are a lot of beautiful shops where people make their own stuff, and that's like the real. I think that the best souvenirs are found there, specifically for people who like art and want something special, not the typical, I don't know, fridge magnet that you can find in the. It's called El Plan, like the plain part of the city that's below, which is very small, and that's where most of the people selling stuff are, but not this type of artisan stuff. And also there are lots of like secondhand stores, like antique stores that you just can't find unless someone, I mean, you really research it. So I would really like to include. I'm sorry, I have cats. Yeah. So also, I think I have to. Yes, I included this event. Oh no, not that one. No, this one. So this is in the Baburitsa Palace, the first one. So I this is fake. I mean, it actually happened, but I changed a little bit this to make it fit this presentation. The Fine Arts Museum of Valparaiso, Baburitsa Palace, is pleased to invite you to the presentation of a novel, blah, 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 blah. So it's like a book launch, and it would have like an interpreter, like a little interpreter booth. So I think I mentioned it somewhere here. This event will have an interpreter booth in case foreigners wish to attend too. That sounds very fancy. I don't think something like this could happen, but maybe for foreigners who speak Spanish and they would like to attend something like this, and I would include to any type of event that literary art related stuff to the experience. This on art lovers guide to Valparaiso, I would include all these type of things. So I also wanted to show you that I have it in Spanish too. There. It's not. I don't know. I can't click down, but I have it in Spanish too. So that's it. I hope that was enough, and it was a little bit hard to work with on spot, but I think it's an amazing tool, and I hope what I did makes sense. So thank you. Bye-bye.